Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Flash movie. I'm really excited to do this video today because we've got a new look at the Flash. It's an awesome new teaser that features Supergirl and two different Flashes. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DC videos later this year. So as most of you guys know, the Flash is getting a new trailer tonight. That is because CinemaCon is going on and they're going to be showing the actual film to CinemaCon goers. The review embargo isn't going to release straight away, so only expect social reactions online, like on Twitter. Follow me at the DCTV show for when I'm able to go see the Flash, and when I'm able to post my reaction, I'll be doing it on my Twitter account. But it's obviously very exciting that we're going to be getting another trailer because it's been a while since we got that previous trailer, and the teaser before that was way in the past. But as we get closer and closer to the film's release, it's coming out mid-June. You guys know that by now. Whether you're in the US, UK, or Europe, or anywhere else in the world, you'll be able to find out when the film is coming out. But in most countries, it's coming out in June, and it should be at a similar time. So we're looking forward to it, and they're going to be releasing this new trailer tonight. They're going to be showing the film for the first time at a closed-off event, but still, it's not a test screening. So it's our first official screening really of the film, so you're going to hear those reactions after CinemaCon ends for the day later tonight. But along with this, they've released this new teaser, and I think this is just in anticipation for those reactions coming out of CinemaCon. And wow, did this grab my attention when I saw this. You can see on the screen right here, this is a new still from the Flash film. I think it's been edited. I can't be 100% sure if it's actually a scene from the film, but we've seen this in the trailer, so I'm thinking it's some sort of comp where they've just comped in all of our characters so they're in focus, and so it just looks like an epic moment that people are going to look forward to because it is awesome. You have Supergirl front and center, and you have the two Flashes with their different color lightnings right next to her as they fight in this huge battle against Zod and his army and everyone else that they have to face off. Obviously you have a bunch of soldiers in the background, tanks, helicopters flying around in the air, there's soot, there's ash. Everything's been destroyed because this is an all-out battle and a recreation of that scene from Man of Steel. Obviously this is going to be different because it's Flashpoint and it's a new timeline, so not everything's going to go exactly the same as we've previously seen. So I think that's what's most exciting. But we need to break down these costumes because we get our first really good look at the two Flashes. We've had a very good look at Supergirl so far, but we get this full body shot seeing all of our characters, including Supergirl, which is just super exciting for us. And so let's go ahead and analyze what's going on here. Okay, so if we go in close and we punch into the Flash on the left, so that is our Barry. That is the Barry that created Flashpoint. That is the Barry that we've seen in Justice League before and everything like that. And I'm going to have a comparison on the screen right here comparing the two Flash suits. So his new Flash suit in this Flashpoint timeline, which I'm not sure how he got it. I guess Ben Affleck's Batman's going to provide it to him before he does Flashpoint. But his old suit, oh my god, I really didn't like that old Flash suit that we saw in Justice League and in his few cameo appearances that we've seen him in. And I just thought it was like a hunk of junk. It was a massive piece of scrap metal almost, and I was just never a fan of it. I don't think this looks like a Flash costume. It looks more like an Injustice Flash costume. And if you guys know me, I'm not a huge Injustice fan. Yes, the games are cool, but I don't really love the design of the characters' costumes. I prefer the more traditional comic book style Flash costume, and I think that's more along the lines of what we're getting here with Ezra's Flash. And so if you take a closer look, you can see his helmet is pretty much still a helmet, so it is metallic, but I think the ears look better. I think just the overall fit of the helmet is better. I don't think any of us was expecting him to have a cowl like Grant Gustin has on the Flash TV show, which is obviously very fitting to the face and isn't a helmet, and that is what I think is the fundamental difference between those suits. I just prefer the cowl. I prefer a softer look, a more fitting look, but at least they've gone a further step and made it look like it actually fits him. But let's move down the suit and actually look at his whole chest area and his arms and everything. I think it looks really good. honestly. I think with the orange lightning, it really goes well with the suit. Obviously, we've seen the Flash with blue lightning in the DCEU, so this obviously is a different change, but I think it's more natural fitting to that red suit because that's what we're used to seeing in the Flash TV show and also in the comics as well. And so yeah, I think overall very sleek design. It still looks like it's made of some sort of metallic texture, so it's still more like armor than an actual suit. But I think overall it looks more fitting to his actual body shape, and if you go down the suit you can see the golden boots. I think that is a great addition to the costume because I think there was something lacking in the original DC suit, especially in regards to color contrast, and I love the contrast that you have with traditional Flash suits with the gold and the red, and I think they've really amped it up, and I think it's about time they did that. But let's go over and talk about the other Flash suit, and I think this is the ugly duckling of the Flash suits, if I'm being completely honest, and hopefully you guys got that reference. But basically it's like the odd one out and it doesn't look very good, and I feel like we've known this one isn't going to be very good for a while because we've all known that this is going to be a bat suit that has been repurposed to be a Flash suit, and he's literally just painted the logo over the Flash emblem, and the suit would normally go with a cape, so he doesn't have the cape obviously because that's gonna be very much so in the way when he's running. But the way the suit is designed around the shoulders, you can tell that the cape is supposed to, you know, attach to it and come off of it. Plus also the cowl I think is the big giveaway. Yes, the cowl is more of a fabric-y type material rather than a helmet, which is a good thing. However, you can see he's got bat ears because this is a Batman suit, and then he's added his own Flash ears onto it, so it's just weird. It's like he's got two sets of ears, and also the paint over the top of the Flash suit is clearly not done very well. It's supposed to be very sloppy, and I know they've done this on purpose, so I don't hold it against them because it's definitely done on purpose. Not like they didn't set out to make something like this. This was the whole point of what they were doing. This is a Flash who doesn't have his own suit and has literally taken a bat suit and adapted it for himself. But I have to agree with some of the criticisms that I've heard online, like yes, it does look sloppy, and I think the color scheme really doesn't pop out because of the paint over the very dark suit. Obviously if the bat suit was very different, maybe if it was like white or a lighter color, it would have looked better, rather than having this kind of grungy blue / black texture underneath the red, and the red doesn't pop. It's like a very dark red that obviously tries to mimic the other Flash suit. And then also if you look further down in the costume, you have the belt and it looks like some sort of road sign, which again looks very amateurish. But like we said, this is a makeshift Bat Flash suit, and so I think it's going to work in the film. But when you see it in a still, yeah, I get it that we all have questions about it because it doesn't look like a good Flash suit. It just looks very makeshift, but that is literally the whole point. So I just really wanted to hammer that point home. This isn't them designing it and being like, oh crap, we screwed up the suit, just like they did on that original Flash Justice League suit, because I think that Justice League suit honestly is worse than this. And that is, I know, quite harsh, but I was never a fan of it. I really didn't like that kind of Injustice look. And even though this one is sloppy, it definitely feels like it's been made with true purpose, and there is a reason for this. Now let's move over to talk about Supergirl and her full costume. As I said before, we have seen this costume before and it absolutely looks amazing. I love the fact that you don't have the skirt and it's just the trousers, or what Americans call pants, that literally is seamlessly connected to the rest of the suit and like the chest area, and it goes down. I love the shade of blue that they picked, and the fact that her shoes aren't shoes, they're literally just like slip-ons, so she slips into the whole costume and that's it. And so yeah, I'm really excited to see Sasha Calle as Supergirl in this film, and we're definitely going to get more in this trailer tonight. But this just looks great, like seeing Supergirl front and center in front of the two Flashes in the middle of this huge battle that they're taking part in is going to be massive, and I can't wait to actually see this when we get to see the film. Alright, so let's move on to the last couple of things that I wanted to point out. So this is from the direct.com. I actually made a video on this yesterday. This is a slightly different article, but I addressed some rumors yesterday from another article that they did, and there is a dream cameo that is teased in that article that is supposedly coming in the Flash film during one of the scenes where Barry is time traveling and he's going through the Speed Force, just like in the Flash TV show, when Barry would run and he would see people flashing up at the side because he's running through the multiverse and seeing these different timelines, these different Earths, and these alternate realities. And so one of the main speculations about a cameo during one of those Speed Force scenes could potentially be Christian Bale's Batman. And this, as I said in yesterday's video, was the first thing that came to mind when they said dream cameo. And again, you have to take this all with a huge grain of salt because these are just rumors. Nothing has been confirmed in terms of what we're talking about right here. But apparently, according to Casey Walsh from Geeks Worldwide, that the article yesterday was talking about in terms of their supposed information, and apparently they responded to someone saying 100% no, Christian Bale will not be included in the film. So I felt like I had to tell you guys because I did talk about it and I did theorize about maybe Christian Bale coming to the Flash film in yesterday's video. So I just wanted to end the video on this, saying that apparently according to this same source, apparently it's not Christian Bale. But once again, take it with a grain of salt. We'll see when we see the film who the cameos are, and we can all have our hopes. Obviously, it would be amazing to see Christian Bale return as Batman, but personally, I'm just hoping to see Grant Gustin's Flash and some other cameos that hopefully we're not expecting. So that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're excited for the Flash trailer tonight, please let me know down in the comments below. I'll be sure to make a video on it tomorrow. I know that the trailer is going to come out pretty late in the evening here in the UK, so for now, leave a like, leave a comment, also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I am uploading daily right now, plus we have live streams on Wednesdays, so don't miss out on anything. But for now, you can click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, and I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.